Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserreich. We're continuing to do some stuff. We have now completed our epic mission to conquer all of India. We have done so. Russia took a bunch. I took a bunch. We can't release them yet. Single tier. We no longer need to care about radar in Bhutan. That's not important anymore. We do need to care about Newfoundland. That is important anymore. We need to care about... We don't need tungsten. We don't need this much rubber. We do need to import more coal. We have tons of military factories. We do not have a truck shortage. That's correct. We do not really have a gun shortage. We don't have a rocket shortage. We literally do have a tank shortage. So I'm going to work on that. The other thing I was like, I need to change this. Infantry with armor, I'm not feeling mega confident about our need for... I'm not feeling mega confident about our need for, like... It gives us almost 100 soft attack. Let's check our supply use. Really huge amounts of supply use. How's the supply use for this guy? Yeah, plus 18 is not great, but it's... I think that this is probably more doable. And with that, that means the thing that we can do is just focus on producing tank destroyers. Just focus on producing tank destroyers. And we don't need the artillery tanks anymore. I produced 400 of them and I didn't need them. Whatever. We need this again. Okay. We need even more of this now. Okay. Alright. Well, apparently we don't. We have dockyards. We'll do that. And then a line of 3 each. Okay. And then everyone is going to go to Yugoslavia. Yay. Look at us go. Oh yeah, also I did some fiddling with who is at war with who. Non-aggression, I don't really care. Situation with Australasia, I guess we can resolve that later. Available special project. Oh, facility with unassigned scientist. We have a lot of those. Okay. I think we'll just ignore it for now. We can never claim leadership. Fortify the Dardanelles. Erden, and Bursa. Stand by. That would be Bursa and... Nope. That was by fiddling that I did before to get... Come on. What is it called? You get to watch me be dumb. Edirne. Got it. Is that not real? whatever. What do I need to make that happen? Every province that controls the Dardanelles. You mean these two? And then a naval fort? They have that. We don't need that. Okay. Whatever. Our current plan, by the way, I'm gonna maybe launch an assault on America. I think maybe landing in New York is good. Oh, look how fortified it is. Never mind. Maybe I land in Boston instead. Look at the fort level here. It's crazy. Fate of Central India. Wonderful. I can do stuff. Fate of Central India. Release an Indian Republic. Perfect. And now we're going to again, completely reconfigure our production. And then we're going to completely reconfigure our resource situation. So we don't need this. We do need this. Wonderful. We did it. Alright, we have a Nepal. Fate of Goa. Rajputana. Upgraded to our Indian allies. Goa. We could give it back to the Portuguese. But I see no reason to do that. We'll grant both of these to India. Gujarat goes back to India. Hooray! We did it. I don't know. Oh, they get like social. They are non-socialist. Anyways. Pretty swag. Fate of Sind goes to India. Afghanistan, though, did get bigger. Sure, I'll take some tanks. Why not? I should probably speed things up, shouldn't I? Sikkim spotted. Let's go. Big Sikkim spotted. Good for them. I should probably reconfigure my configurations. Don't need you. Don't need you. And probably a lot less production. That's actually fine. Are my guys over here? Should order everyone to train except for you. We are sending in the bombers. Maybe we... Do we have better air bases? Iceland could stand better air bases, I suppose. Okay, I have not gotten any events for Burma. Nothing. Weird. Oh, it did get nuked. Rangoon did get nuked. That's interesting. I don't know why that happened, but it did. And there was any event about it for some reason? Okay. You know, who am I to complain? Advanced oil processing. We did it. You could probably do with less oil. That would be A-okay. Several things are happening. Submarines. You. Go here. You. Go here. You too. Absolutely go here. Mauritania's capitulated. Where is Mauritania? Oh, the Russians grabbed it. Great. Good for them. Okay. Naval project, huh? Cruiser subs, I don't really need that. Armor cruisers and stuff. Maybe the tiles. Useful. Love to grab a nuclear bomb. How are the Italians doing? Have they stabilized democracy? They have. Good for them. The French have a Republican front. Okay. Good for them. The Spanish are busy being Spanish. The Portuguese are busy being Portuguese. I may want to move my glorious army east. Hey, we lost a plane, but we sunk a convoy. Look at us go. We lost a bunch of planes. Alright. Air wings with no missions assigned. Oh, these guys. That's not real. Albania is my palbania. Probably could go down from martial law to civilian oversight? No. Yeah, civilian oversight seems good. Local police force? Secret police? We can do secret police. Alright. More aeroplanes. More coal. And India is back together. And for some reason I can't release Burma. Why? Who knows? Senegambia has capitulated. That seems good to me. The Russians continue to roll on through. West Africa is theirs. South Africa is busy brawling with East Africa. my navy. I feel like the sub situation really could be better, couldn't it? Where do I want to try to start sinking enemy shipping? Let's see. What we probably should do is improve that naval base. Improve this naval base. And, of course, improve the Reykjavik naval base. All of these are good ideas, but even more than that, a naval supply hub. Maybe two of them might be wise. As well as a naval HQ, maybe right here. Alright. Very good. India has canceled their material support with us. Wow, we need more? I don't need you. I do need you. Let's proceed. I don't know why I didn't get any option for Burma. Weird. We got helicopters, finally. Alright. It's been long enough. Helicopter Recon Company. Probably want to finish modern rubber processing. Alright, so you guys, we're going to send you over here. And we are going to... We're going to convoy escort. Little naval base here. And we will recommend... Maybe don't go there. And now we need oil really, 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 really badly. We're back to the Sarawak, Egypt, Ireland, Siam, China, Japan, Albania, Turkey, France, Spanish Republic, Algerian Republic situation, and then also tons of Iraqi oil, please. Okay, it doesn't need to be that much. Maybe half as much as that. Guinea-Bissau has been eventually. Where even is that? Over here? It's gone to the Germans, apparently. Good for Germany. Getting a little bit of Middle Africa back. Just a little bit of Middle Africa back. Modern rubber processing means it's time for us to get better helicopters, helicopter transports, helicopter medevac. Union of Guinea has capitulated. Alright, well. The Russians apparently have crazy war score against them for some reason. So, who am I to complain? Prototype decision. Less fuel consumption is nice, but reduced sub-visibility is always better. Would that we could. Liberia is capitulated. have a navy. Well, we have no war score, so it goes. Ivory Coast has been liberated. Sierra Leone has been liberated. Good for them. Our conflict with West Africa has been resolved. Ooh, the Americans do have submarines. Interessant. Ooh! More invasion defense. That would have been useful forever ago. And better torpedo attack from destroyers. That is a little more useful. Ooh. We got the American Major Fleet floating around out here. Ooh, joint military exercises with the Republic of Japan. Since the establishment of a friendly government in Japan, our high command has been keen to take advantage of the opportunity to study the tactics of the former Imperial Army and Navy, particularly in the field of naval invasions and amphibious warfare. The best proposal for this was a joint exercise, which, moreover, would also benefit the current rebuilding of the Japanese Defense Forces. So after a month of planning, a joint operation has been held in the previous week. During the 3-day exercise, a Corps-sized unit was trained to land and capture strategic points near the shore and defend the newly created beachhead. Our soldiers took part in the offensive with Japanese advisors with war experience assigned to every division. A few years ago, even those optimistic voices would not have imagined that our two armies would meet in an exercise where they'd only be shooting each other in imagination. Or that more or less successful conversations with the suddenly prepared dictionary booklets would take place in a surprisingly friendly atmosphere. Shogi, is it a fruit? Or we get better at naval invasion. That's nice. We also have more maximum supported divisions, which means perhaps we don't have enough tanks. Let's see. How prepared for... We don't have enough infantry. We don't have enough tank destroyers yet. Though we're producing enough. We're producing more modern tanks, more light tanks, more mechanized equipment. We probably could cut some modern tanks, cut some light tanks, and thusly need even more steel, but that's okay. Lost some naval bombers, lost some naval bombers, lost some naval bombers. Hit some American ships. Not hugely concerned about that. We got basic carriers. You know what we could get? Helicopter transports. Alright, we are busy landing our forces. Hey, we sunk a destroyer. That's nice. Hey, we sunk a destroyer. Alright, you guys. We have a choice. We could try invasions in the west, which could be fun. Or we could try invasions, we could try invasions in Africa, which could be fun. Or we could try fighting against the Indonesians and Australasians, which could also be fun. I think we should perhaps start our focus with Africa. I forgot that this was, a thing. I think we could probably go from Accra and land in Lunanda. And as our support, bring a bunch of mountaineers. Eyes and ears. Though probably not stationed to the Gold Coast. Probably stationed in Liberia. Very cool. Why did the British own Gambia? That's bizarre. Okay, whatever. What is the major malfunction going on here? Okay. We are going to keep escorting. Hey, we sunk some destroyers. We now have a naval headquarters. Oh, I dismissed. Does this dismiss just mean fire? Whatever. If there was no confirm, then probably not, but if there is, whatever. We got naval headquarters. Do we need regular supply depots? Probably could use them. I think that would be wise. Can we build more air bases? Can't build any here. Maybe we can build some here? Might not be bad. Build air bases in the Atlantic. I don't know if we'd need anything down here, but, you know. Might be useful. I'll boop, 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 boop. And then we can prioritize with the boop, 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 boop. Like that. Wonderful. Fate of Morocco. I hadn't decided the fate of Morocco yet. Will liberate a Moroccan Republic? Why am I asking this now? Very weird. Fate of the Rif. And fate of Ifni. Fate of the Rif. We could grant it to the Spanish. Do the Spanish have core on it? They don't. We'll grant it to the Moroccans. No reason not to. We got a Morocco. We got a Morocco Sacco robot. Wow, we sunk a bunch of their submarines. Wow, we sunk a bunch of their submarines. That's nice. We're sinking destroyers. I think that those are good trades, all things considered. Alright, let's see. Marine divisions. Call this Marine divisions with tanks. Tank. Update. Marine division with tank is a distinct thing. We're gonna get armor battalion. Heavy amphibious tanks. Significantly increases our everything. Probably want a pair. Maybe we could just go all in on lots of heavy amphibious tanks. That gives us a fat combat width and a pretty high supply use. But it also increases our soft attack by a lot, our hard attack by a lot, our defense by a lot. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. I think maybe we just use one amphibious tank division. I think that's probably fine. The thing that gives us is armor. Yeah. Not great hardness, but we will never have great hardness with this setup. Marine division with tank. There we go. Do we have enough tanks? We do. And we can thus cease producing all but one heavy amphibious tank and focus on producing heavy tanks for everyone else. I think one tank division is fine. Angola has annexed a bunch of Congolese territories. We got centrifugal jet, which makes my helicopters better. I'll get a recon camera, because why not? I'll get better oil processing. I think I already got that. Which means we can probably go get in carriers, I guess, for doing that. Nice. We are sinking their submarines, which is pretty awesome. I like that we're doing that. Anyways, we'll do that. How are we doing on supply? We need even more steel. Love to see it. How are we doing on, like, manufacturing capacity? I feel like we could stand to improve that, honestly. Just like regular civilian, military, civilian, military, civilian, military, civilian, military, just everything. We technically have not improved the infrastructure maximally there. And yeah, that'll have to do. Max that out. Yeah, none of this is... Wait, where are the Faroe Islands? Oh, actually, no, these is kind of relevant. So... Let's see, do we have any relevant situations? Yeah. Iceland and the Faroes are useful. Do we have any other good radar locations? They probably want radar here. And radar... That's probably enough, honestly. We'll do that. There we go. And with that, I am going to call it here. Not a ton happened. Just a lot of planning and transitioning. I think we're going to go with an America last strategy, because I think that A, makes the game more interesting, because they're going to be our hardest target, and B, it means we can, like, allow our allies to concentrate on attacking the Americas, which is to our benefit. All right, bye-bye.